Alright, so before I start the video, I just want to talk about something real quick. Something a lot of Christians specifically are lacking today is grace, which is crazy because it's like y'all forget that y'all were once sinners as well. Well, y'all still are, but y'all were like worse sinners, basically. Like the same people that you judge today, and it's not even like a correct type of judge. It's not like, oh, you're doing this, let me like correct them, No, you're like dead, like you're a sinner, you're going to hell. Like you're not even like, hey man, you should like fix this, or should probably start doing this, It's against what our Lord, our God teaches us. Y'all just cast them off to hell instead of actually correcting them. Which is crazy because Jesus didn't do Jesus didn't do that to you. He could have. He could have casted you off to hell. He could have just dropped the cross and said, I'm done with this. Y'all would never get this. But instead, he was patient. He waited. He didn't just give up on us. He just waits until we come to him. So, y'all need to do the same. Instead of casting people to hell, try to correct them if they don't listen. Instead of just saying, oh, I'm done with them, I rebuke you, or whatever. Well, actually, yeah, no, rebuke them, but don't like cast them off to hell. Just like wait for them to come to you or come to God. Try to fix their mistakes. Finally realize that they were wrong. I think I'm saying it right. I don't know if I'm saying it right for sure. Anyways, that's all. Hope you enjoy the video. Have a blessed day. All right. To be honest, I just made this video just because a lot of people they glaze the anime characters, bro. When anime characters aren't even top 10 in ore farming, in all honesty, bro. The only person who may be top 10, because, he's an OG, we can't do that, It's Piccolo, bro. Only person, bro. Sun Jinwoo, Gojo, they ain't got nothing on them, bro. And Goku too. But Goku's also an ore farmer, bro. Y'all remember he stood on Nappa's head? Like, anyways, we're starting from best to we're doing best to worst, bro. Number 1, Dante. Actually, not even the entire DMC cast. It's not even really explanatory. In the games, that is Devil May Cry is one of the only games you actually feel as OP as you actually are. And Royal Guard, I recently saw this video where it was like Sukuna versus Dante, and he said the guy, and it was just Dante just Royal Guarding. The guy in the caption said, "I might be glazing." No, you aren't. No, you aren't. Matter of fact, I think you may be glazing Sukuna, if anything, because I don't think that Dante wouldn't even have to Royal Guard. In fact, he probably could. Not even probably. He would just walk. Or matter of fact, Dante's pure presence would destroy the domain. In all honesty, same thing with Virgil, Nero. I don't even think Nero would actually give Sukuna the chance. To be honest, Nero would just pick him up and just freaking slam his head. Nero would just rip him apart, bro, with that devil arm. Anyways, Virgil would just cut him out of existence. What else? Oh yeah. Number 2. Also, actually, before I even say number 2, I just wanted to say that the reason why I'm saying for some of these, I'm just gonna say like a whole game, like cast, or like I may tie some characters, because, to be honest, if I said all of the Devil May Cry characters separately, it would take up almost the whole list. Because even Arkham is an ore farmer, bro. Even Arkham is an ore farmer, and this is mainly games. I'm only saying a couple of comic book characters because they're just too they just do it too much. All right, number 2, Batman. That's self-explanatory. If you don't know why I said Batman, then you're just a tard. Number 3. This one was a bit difficult. Master Chief and Doom Guy. I'm tying them because they're both green guys. Um, I know one is much more overpowered than the other, but they both are ore farmers. If you say otherwise, you're stupid. Number 4, Spider-Man. Self-explanatory. Number 5. I just just remembered that these characters actually have their own game, so it's kind of still game only. Anyways, number 5. The Tarnished. I was gonna say Captain America. But he does have his own game. And I'm not trying to do comic book characters anymore. I'm just because Batman and Spider-Man have their own game. So yeah, yeah, the Tarnished doesn't really need to be explained. You know, the lore is already crazy. They defeated death. They defeated a god, well, false gods. Let's be honest here. Jesus is the only god. They defeated some space alien bug that wanted to be a god. They defeated several of them actually, because they also beat the chaos, the chaos thing too. There's a lot that we did, to be honest, as the Tarnished. We defeated kings, queens, conquerors, false gods, whole space whales, avatars. Like, did I already say death? Yeah, we defeated that. We defeated concepts. We defeated concepts. We defeated a dragon, the first Elden Lord ever. The dragon, Placidusax, or whatever you call him. Just did too much as Feet of Radahn. Like, I don't like. My name is Melania, Blade of Makilla, and I have never lost. Like, we defeated her too. It's just too much to say about him. That was number 5, right? Yeah. Number 6, Sora. Sora is a very underrated ore farmer in the game. A lot of people don't actually know about Sora's game, bro. Every time you see him, he has that on, bro. In every single game, every single world, he always manages to have that on, bro. Except maybe when he turned into a mermaid, because I think I don't remember if I think he actually did. But yeah, that's the only exception. Anyways, everybody in Kingdom Hearts is really an ore farmer, bro. Riku, the organization, Mickey, plus not to talk about all of Sora's forms throughout the games, bro. This man died and then just came back. like he stabbed himself for his friend and he just like, hey, and then he just came back. He came back as a Heartless and then just came back as an actual person. It was crazy. He got the Master form, the Heartless form, which is. Do I really gotta talk about the Heartless form, bro? The aura. The aura of the Heartless form is crazy. Anything that is all black is usually like, yo. Well, like, the Master form. He's literally just using his aura to use his weapons. Like, he's using his aura to use his weapons, bro. Like, let's be honest, bro. And he's sitting here taking out the strongest guys in existence in the Kingdom Hearts lore, so far at least. He's treating them like they're nothing. Well, not treating them like they're nothing, but he's defeating them, bro. Bro came up last second to help Mickey and save all his friends. Like, is that not some Ichigo Naruto ore farming type stuff? Like that's some Piccolo stuff, yo. The only difference between Piccolo and Sora is that they actually get their job done, bro. Like Piccolo's always getting laid out. That man Sora pull up last second and just start slamming everybody. Didn't he defeat he defeated Sephiroth? He defeated Sephiroth. He defeated Cloud. Yo. I already said all his forms, all his weapons. That man always got the drip on, bro. Especially in Kingdom Hearts 3, bro. Y'all remember that Pirates of the Caribbean? That fit was cool. That fit was cool. Yeah. He also can like rewrite reality. To be honest, he's done like some like multiple poses that are just like I want you to search up like Kingdom Hearts art, bro. Like I forgot which game it was called. I think it was Union Cross or whatever. It was something. It was an old Kingdom Hearts game that I used to play. They made it offline because they couldn't keep the servers up anymore. But all the art of Sora there, bro. He was always ore farming even in there, bro. Every single pose he had, bro. Every single pose he had, bro. That was ore farming, bro. Just sitting there floating on his sword with his friends. And then he just, like, yo, look at the cover of the place. Yo, look at the cover of the original Kingdom Hearts. He's looking up while the moon is heart-shaped in the background with his friends around, bro. He's just standing there with his keyblade down in the ground. Like, his ore is off the charts, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I probably should have put him higher, to be honest. I probably should have put him higher. Anyways, next. Number 7. The entire Resident Evil cast. Except for Ethan. Ethan isn't much of an ore farmer. Chris? Jake? I think Ada was ore farming a bit on Resident Evil 6. But that was like one game out of all of them. But Jake, Wesker, Chris, Leon, all of those Jill, what's that man named? Carlos, I think. Nemesis himself. Every like enemy, to be honest. I forgot his name. The X. I actually forgot the mutant's name. It was in Resident Evil 2, I think. But those characters, bro. I don't really think I really have to say much, especially for Leon and Chris. Chris, a normal human, seeing their punch. There's nothing normal about that guy. There's nothing normal about that guy. How did you punch a bolt, that big, gigantic, massive boulder out the way? Leon is sitting here boxing with super mutated soldiers. In Resident Evil 6, Chris defeated a world-destroying mutant. Jake fought like a fake nemesis. It's not really a fake nemesis, but I forgot his name. So I'm like, and I think his name was actually really hard to pronounce, so I'm not saying his name. But Jake fought a fake nemesis. Anyways, if you don't know who Jake is, he's Wesker's son. Wesker, I don't even think I gotta say anything about Wesker. Let's be honest here. I really hope that they make a game for like where they bring Jake up again. Excuse me. Because I really don't like the fact that after Resident Evil 6, they just went to Ethan. Like, yeah, it got scary again, but like, bro. Like, you can't just introduce a new character and throw him to the side, bro. Where's Jake? What's he doing? Is he just fighting Juava with his bare hands now? Like, last I saw him, he was in Iraq fighting some big mutated people. Like, where's Jake, bro? 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 Anyways, yeah, Leon, another one of the OGs, another person who was ore farming before I even was born. I don't think I gotta say much about him. First day in, survives a whole zombie apocalypse. First day as a cop, mind you. What do you mean your first day as a cop you had to deal with a zombie apocalypse and you survived? And you had to deal with mutants too? The Lickers? Nemesis? Like, what the f- Like, bro, Leon's he's a guy, bro. He is a guy. But yeah, I don't think I really had to say much about them, but I just wanted to. Number 8, I think. All right. To be honest, I probably should have put this person higher, but he's very underrated. Noctis Lucis Callum. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Top 10 Aura farmers all time, and best Final Fantasy game. I do not care. You can suck my left toe, bro. You can really suck my left toe. You can suck my big left toe, bro. I don't care. Noctis, I don't care. Final Fantasy 15, best Final Fantasy game of all time, bro. I don't care. And yes, I did play the other ones. Yes, I did play the other ones. Yes, I do know about Lightning. Yes, I do know about Sarah. Yes, I do know about Cloud. Yes, I do know about Sephiroth. I don't care, bro. I do not care about them, bro. I played them. I don't care about them. I know about Hope. Man. I know about the big Afro guy. I forgot his name. I used to love him. I don't even know how I forgot him, though. I used to love that guy. He was really funny to me. Yeah. Final Fantasy 15. Best Final Fantasy game. I don't care what y'all say, bro. Y'all keep saying, oh, they get the game back. The only thing that I can really say is that it is a bit, the storytelling is a little bit weird, only because you have to watch movies to, like, yeah, watch, like, movies from my memory to understand the lore. But I fell in love with that game. I played it so many times that I can't even count, bro. There was a whole time in my life where I would play it so much that my friends would get angry at me because I was always on that game and they wouldn't play the game with me. Anyways, Noctis. I don't really got much to say. Like, I actually have a lot to say about him. I don't think I have to, though. All black fit, all black car, all black fit gang. Can teleport. Always doing these hard flick ups. Killed an immortal being. No hacks. No anything. Just killed an immortal being. Defeated two gods. And if you count the I think it was like a DLC or something. In like Japan or something. It was somewhere where people kept complaining about the ending so much that they actually gave us a happy ending where Arden was good and they jumped Bahamut. If you count that, he also killed the strongest god. What else? Killed all the demons. Killed all the demons. Killed the false gods, you know, because Jesus is the only god. Killed an immortal being. Killed Ifrit, you know, the devil. Or the false god of fire, you know. Who else? Who else? Were they? There was a couple other characters I forgot. He killed Leviathan. Well, he beat Leviathan, beat the Titan. He can summon these so-called gods to help him fight. Mind you, he's stronger than them. So he doesn't need to, but he can. He defeated this being that existed before time, or like at the start of time. I forgot. It was like this little, actually not little, massive turtle thing. On a hunter quest. Also defeated this Omega thing. It was harder to defeat than the turtle, and it was a lot more tankier than the turtle. So I'm gonna say it's stronger than the turtle. You know, that existed before, or at the beginning of time, or whatever. Even if you watch the cutscenes of the game, there were like these little animations of the game. I forgot, like, but he still is going hard, bro. Sitting there teleporting, killing guards. he grabs their guns and shoots them down. He can literally, he sits there and dodges bullets. He just sits there and just dodges them. It's like on some Dante type stuff, bro. He's defeating these multiversal beings and not really even breaking a sweat. Defeating Ghost, false gods, turtles that existed before time, Omega, which is like this robot that I guess is supposed to be the end all. I can't really remember. I can't really remember the lore about Omega, to be honest. But I do remember him being very difficult to fight. I beat him though. I did beat him though. Immortal Beings. And overall, to be honest, he's just cold, bro. He's just cold. His relationship with his friends is nice. They're always flicking up, bro. They always got. Even in pictures, like he rarely smiles, bro. Like he always try to aura farm, bro. Like, yes, bro, we see the fit, bro. Like, and Prompto helps him aura farm too, bro. He be taking the pictures at the coolest moments, bro. It's crazy, bro. And then his friend's sister trying to like, it feels like a date. Like, man's Noctis like, nah, heck nah, not with you, bro. I got a girl, man. I love to her, bro. Not only is he an Orphan, but he like, yo.
You have 25 seconds to link.
I don't really got so much about him. Number 9, Isaac Clarke. See, unlike Noctis, Isaac Clarke is very known, so I don't really think I have to say much about him, to be honest. Necromorphs somehow survived multiple times.
7, 6, 5,
yeah.
3.
And before I get to number 10, let's do some honorable mentions. I know he's not a game character, but, well, actually, Spider-Man and Batman aren't either, but they have their own games. I don't know that he doesn't have his own game, but I really wanted to put him in here. Captain America, you know, Steve Rogers, Moon Knight, I know, Spawn, those are some characters. Almost every single character from Street Fighter and Tekken. Well, the whole Heihachi family from Tekken. Almost every character from Street Fighter. Alright, before I say number 10, I want to change from Sora to the entire Kingdom Hearts cast, because I meant to say the entire Kingdom Hearts cast, but mainly Sora, because he's the main character, so I wanted to focus on him. But the entire Kingdom Hearts cast is full of Aura farmers. Alright, anyways, now number 10. I'm not gonna lie, I was split between 3 characters. One of them I can't even remember the name of. Second one was Kyle Crane. The third one was Sans, bro. And I don't think Sans is without a doubt, bro. Sans has one of the highest auras of all time, bro. I feel like the whole Undertale fandom actually blew up simply because of Sans alone, bro. Well, not alone, but mainly because of Sans. Sans always had an aura of him. Like, he always has some little aura to him ever since you met him in Snowdin. And then when you figure out how truly powerful he really was at the end of the game, through the genocide run, I really gotta say, Sans is without. Sans should not even have to be explainable. In all honesty, all right. I don't think I should have to explain Sans. He's just so him. Simply. Gojo ain't got nothing on Sans. Sun Jin-woo ain't got nothing on Sans. I dare say, nah, 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 I am, nah, I am, I am. I almost started talking crazy there. But no new gen ore farmer has anything on Sands, bro. Yusuke ain't got nothing on Sands. Vegeta ain't got nothing on Sands. Vegeta for sure ain't got nothing on Sands, bro. There's just too many characters, bro. They just don't got nothing on Sands, bro. That man, like from the first appearance from Sands, bro. Oh my god, my shoulder. The first appearance of Sands compared to other characters, bro. The gate that man already had an aura, bro. Out the gate, he already had an aura, bro. I love Sands, bro. Top 10 ore farming gaming characters. If you have anybody else or anybody that you think should have had a higher position, feel free to complain down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed the video. Jesus loves you and have a blessed day.